These three ultra-rare UK coins are worth a fortune, £300,000 to over £1 million. From hidden errors to legendary mint mistakes, they've shocked collectors worldwide. One might be hiding in your home right now. Watch till the end, you could be holding £1 million treasure and not even know it. The UK 1 penny coin has always been one of the most overlooked coins in the Royal Mint's lineup. Introduced in 1971 with the decimalisation of British currency, it's been used by millions every single day. And by 1998, the penny was a routine part of everyday life, until things got interesting. Most people don't know this, but a tiny handful of 1998 1 penny coins were struck with rare errors, mule designs, or struck on the wrong planchets. These mistakes weren't meant to leave the Royal Mint. But a few slipped through, and now, they've become collector gold mines. There are three main reasons why the 1998 1 penny can be worth a fortune. 1. Mule error. A mule error occurs when the obverse, heads, and reverse, tails, of the coin don't match the intended designs. In some 1998 UK 1 penny coins, the reverse side has been paired with an incorrect obverse, usually from a different denomination or year. Imagine holding a coin with Queen Elizabeth II portrait intended for a different coin. That's a mule error. These coins are extremely rare and are snapped up immediately at auctions for £5,000 to over £50,000 depending on grade. 2. Wrong planchet error. In very rare cases, the 1998 penny was mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks, such as a 2p or even non-UK blanks. These errors can lead to coins that are lighter or heavier than standard, smaller or larger in size, or even made of the wrong metal. Some of these planchet errors have sold for £10,000 to £100,000 plus, especially if authenticated by grading services like NGC or PCGS. 3. Off-center and double strikes. Collectors go wild for off-center or double-struck errors, and the 1998 penny has a few extremely rare examples. These are coins where the stamping process went wrong, leaving a ghosted image or a visibly shifted design. Some rare double-struck examples have fetched £1,000 to £5,000 at auction. The Royal Mint produced hundreds of millions of 1 penny coins in 1998, but not all were created equal. In 1998, 810 million pennies were produced. But only a few escaped with errors. The Mint was also experimenting with different metals and blanks for future coins. This makes it very likely that during these tests and transitions, accidental strikes occurred, possibly using test blanks, experimental dies, or incorrect reverse types. And this is where the value skyrockets. In fact, some experts believe fewer than 10 error pennies from 1998 exist with mule or planchet issues, making them rarer than a gold sovereign from the 1800s. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get truly exciting. Here are some actual market prices for rare 1998 1 penny coins. Coin type condition auction price mule error penny, wrong obverse, mint state £48,000 wrong planchet, foreign blank, £72,500 Australian dollars off-center double strike XF £1,250 broad strike error MS 63 £2,800 1998 penny struck on 2p blank UNC £5,900. And that's just from public sales. Private collectors often pay even more, especially if the coin is graded and certified by a top-tier coin grading company. Some insiders estimate that if a new, previously undiscovered 1998 era penny surfaced today in perfect condition, it could fetch up to £120,000 or more. The 1998 1 penny is more than just a currency slip-up. It represents a moment in numismatic history when modern minting collided with rare human error, creating a coin that's now a legend among UK collectors. It's proof that value isn't always about gold or silver, but about scarcity, story, and survival. It's a reminder that even the most common coins can become priceless with the right twist of fate. Let's take a quick trip back in time. The UK decimalisation process in 1971 introduced a whole new series of coins to the public, including the 2 new pence. For nearly a decade, the coins bore the phrase "new pence" on the reverse instead of the face value. This was to help the public transition from the old currency system. But by 1982, the Royal Mint switched the inscription to simply say 2 pence instead of new pence, because the decimal system was now widely accepted. Now here's where things get interesting. Most people think that the 1983 new pence coin is the rare one, and it is, but in 1980, a small batch of 2 new pence coins were struck with strange minting characteristics, and only a tiny number were ever found with bizarre, high-value errors or wrong blanks. So why is the 1982 new pence coin worth so much? Fire 1. Mule errors. A mule error is when 2 dies that weren't supposed to be paired are mistakenly used together. For example, a 1980 reverse might be struck with the wrong obverse die, such as one meant for a commemorative coin or even a coin of another country. These coins are extremely rare, possibly less than 5 examples known worldwide, and can fetch £50,000 to £120,000 at auction, depending on condition. 2. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1982p coins were accidentally struck on foreign or experimental blanks. This means they might be made of a different metal, be lighter or heavier than normal, or even appear silver in color rather than bronze. One such coin struck on a foreign blank sold privately for £75,000, and collectors believe it's only a matter of time before one reaches 6 figures at public auction. I-3. Misstrikes and off-center coins. Errors like double strikes, broad strikes, and off-center errors also occurred on some 1982p coins. These are more visible errors and easier to spot with the naked eye. While not as rare as mule or planchet errors, some double-struck examples have fetched £1,000 to £5,000. Let's break down the real value of these rare 1982 new pence coins. Coin type condition estimated auction value mule error, wrong obverse reverse combo, uncirculated £50,000 to £120,000 struck on foreign planchet, silver tone, AUV MS £70,000 to £100,000 plus off-center strike fine, XF £800 to £3,000 broad strike error uncirculated £2,500 to £4,000 double struck coin XF £1,200 to £3,500. And remember, these are actual or estimated prices from auction houses like Spink, DNW, and London Coins. Graded examples certified by PCGS or NGC often sell for even more in private collector circles. The Royal Mint is known for precision, but even the best systems can slip. In 1980, the Mint was transitioning production equipment. They were also preparing trials for the 1982 redesign. Some test dies and blanks may have accidentally made it into circulation. The result? A small number of 1,982p coins with extraordinary characteristics were struck, and a few escaped into the hands of the public. Today, these coins are the crown jewels of 20th century British coin collecting. Moneybag Part 6, is yours worth a fortune? Final thoughts, 9 to 10 o'clock. The 1982 new pence coin is no ordinary bronze disc. It's a modern treasure, one that could be sitting in your kitchen drawer, piggy bank, or old wallet. If you find one of the rare error types, you're not just looking at pocket change, you're looking at life-changing money. This coin proves that even the most ordinary objects can carry extraordinary stories and extraordinary value. Let's go back in time. World War I is raging, Britain is fighting on the Western Front, and life at home is filled with rationing and uncertainty. Yet, in the middle of all this, the Royal Mint continues producing coins for circulation, including the humble 1 penny. The 1916 penny features King George V, whose Latin inscription reads, GEORGIVS VDEIGRA, Brit, OMN, Rex FID, Def EIND, Imp. Translation? George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. The reverse side features the iconic seated Britannia, holding her trident and shield, a powerful symbol of Britain's strength even in wartime. In total, the Royal Mint produced 129 million 1 penny coins in 1916, making it seem like there was nothing rare about them, but hidden within that huge mintage lies a mystery that shocked collectors around the world. Most 1916 pennies are common, worth just a few pounds even in good condition. But there's a twist. A tiny handful of these coins, maybe fewer than 10 in existence, were struck at a different mint, using a different die and possibly even a different metal blend. These have become legendary in the numismatic world. Here's why. Left-pointing magnifying glass 1. Minting mystery, the Heaton mint theory. Some believe that a few 1916 one-penny coins were struck at the Heaton mint in Birmingham, without the usual H mint mark. That means, unlike other years where Heaton coins were clearly marked, the 1916 variant is completely anonymous. These are no H but Heaton-made coins are ultra-rare, leading experts to believe they were test strikes or limited errors that somehow made it into circulation. 2. Die variety errors. Several 1916 coins have been found with misaligned legends, doubled letters, or blurry design elements, suggesting die wear or even mismatched obverse and reverse combinations, known as mules. These ultra-rare mules and varieties can fetch £10,000 to £50,000 plus depending on condition. Hammer and pick hash 3. Wrong planchette errors. Even more mind-blowing? Some 1916 pennies may have been accidentally struck on halfpenny blanks or foreign coin planchets. These error coins are valued over £100,000 in top condition. Let's talk numbers, and yes, they're big. Here's what the most valuable 1916 GEORGIVS V1 penny coins have sold for or are estimated to be worth today. Coin type condition auction price 1916 mule error, die mismatch AU MS £65,000 1916 wrong planchette, foreign metal, MS £120,000 plus 1916 Heaton mystery penny, no H, XF £35,000 1916 misstruck error, off-center, XF £3,500 to £5,000 regular 1916 penny, uncirculated, MS £63,250 to £600. Some of these have only appeared once or twice in public auctions. Collectors from the UK, Australia, and even the US are fighting to own these rare coins, and values keep climbing with every discovery. If you think you've found something rare, don't clean the coin. Take it to a reputable numismatic dealer or send it for grading through NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. Graded coins get authenticated and sealed, and that dramatically increases their value at auction. Some buyers won't even look at a rare coin unless it's slabbed. The 1916 GEORGIVS V1 penny isn't just about value, it's about history. It connects us to a moment in time when the world was at war, the British Empire stretched across the globe, and every coin carried the weight of empire, economy, and effort. It represents mystery, error, and luck. That a tiny piece of copper could be worth a mansion today, it's a reminder to never overlook the little things, especially in the world of coin collecting.